Mr. B and Mrs. B brain dump. Awesome. Oh yeah. Like the boss. Awesome. Like the boss.
I don't understand that, you see, because he's got nowhere to go now. Right. So we're now going to head out of Liverpool. Get him a bit of a breeze going on. There is one other little vlog I might as well pop in. Hey everyone, welcome to the Brain Dump. It's Mr. B, and we're just heading out of Liverpool. And I've got a question for you. And this question kind of popped into my head as I was just doing some bits and bobs on adjustments on the bike. And I know everyone wants me to do the rear shock absorber video for the MT-09, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. There's my horn. But sorry, yeah, I was doing some adjustments and I thought, what's the point? Because obviously I've only bought two bikes brand new. One was my black Stealth Hayabusa, and the other one is this MT-09. Now when I bought them, both of them, not saying that I asked obviously, but it wasn't offered either. And buying the MT-09, to be fair, I think, you know, I can let it go, the fact that they obviously know me and they know that I would rather set the bike up myself anyway, so just get that one out of the way. But if you've ever bought a new bike, did the garage offer to set it all up for you? You know, the suspension, lever positions, you know, the gear lever, brake and clutch lever, set them up for you, and all those other little adjustments that are not popping into my head right now, but seat height, if that's adjustable. So yeah, I just wondered, when you bought, if you have bought a bike, is it natural for them to offer to set it up? Because obviously the MT-09 in its stock setup was not ideal for me at all. I had to set that up myself, and I just wondered if who set your bike up for you, because everyone's different of course, so the suspension will be needing adjusting to your personal preference. Because I get the feeling, and obviously you can let me know whether or not this is true or not, but I get the feeling that quite a lot of people, they buy a motorbike, they ride it out of the showroom, and they just keep riding it. And, you know, they don't adjust the levers. I mean, mine are fully adjusted out because I've got quite big hands. But you can adjust, well, on this MT-09 you can adjust the front brake lever, for example. Oh, I suppose I bet I'm better do a video on that. I've not done one for that, have I? See, this is the trouble. You think everything's so kind of obvious. I'll do one. I'll do a brake lever video. It'll be very short, but I suppose I better explain what's it all about. So yeah. I just wondered if you've ridden yours out of the box without having anything changed, because some people, you know, this came stock with the levers fully out, so if you've got small hands then you're going to want to adjust those, especially the brake lever, because it's too much of a stretch otherwise. Clutch levers are different, they've got like a little inset so that they'll cope with any size hands. That was totally through a red light with all your kids in the car, idiot. Anyway, I'll leave it there because I think I've waffled already, so it's a short one. If you bought a new bike, did they offer to set it up for you? And if not, then did you set your bike up for yourself, or are you just riding it how it was set when it came out of the box? I'll be interested to know. And if you are riding it as it came out of the box, I highly recommend you go and get it set up, because you're not getting the most out of your bike if you don't set it up properly. I'm so glad I've done my suspension. I'm so glad I did my suspension on my MT-09 before I went to Wales, because it wouldn't have been a very pleasant ride otherwise. So there we go. That's it. I'll leave it there. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one. So don't forget to ride safe, ride invisible. Bye.
Mr. B and Mrs. B. Brain dump. Awesome. Oh yeah. Like the boss. Awesome. Like the boss. Oh yeah. Awesome.